apart. So you walk it back a little bit. All right, so hands are shoulder distance. Lift and lower the heels a few times. Just take your time, feel it out, just see how it goes. And you'll be able to feel these muscles in the backs of the thighs slowly lengthen out. You may want to keep your knees deeply bent, and then as it feels better over time, start to extend out a little bit. All right, so come to the all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Curl the toes under as you inhale, pull the chest forward, pull the shoulders back away from the ears. Exhale, round the spine and claw through your fingers. Try to keep that clawing action going. Exhaling, rounding the back, and then inhaling to pull the chest forward and look up. This time as we exhale, send the hips up and back to down dog. Lift and lower the heels a few times. We're going to do a little bit of work here, a little strengthening work. It's going to lead us to a really fun arm balance. So start by taking one knee and kissing that opposite elbow with the knee. If you need to, you can come down to your knees and get the same movement, because what we're looking for is that action in the side of the waist. So let's say anywhere from 5 to 10 times, whatever feels right in your body, because that's what's important here. And after you've gone a few times on one side, switch it over, back through down dog. And I like to take that leg up first and then pull it in, feeling the core activate, feeling those muscles start to work. This is what really creates strength in the sides of the waist, making it strong and tight. All right. Let's take a break here. That's a lot of ab work. So come into child's pose. Let the head rest down. You can come up on your fingertips like this. So you're almost clawing the floor again with your hands. If you like, maybe walk your hands all the way to one side and then all the way over to the other side. And then come back to center. All right, so let's come on to our knees, just standing on the knees. Take your hands behind you, interlacing the fingers, and then start to straighten your arms. Perfectly fine if they don't straighten all the way. You may be here, or you may have your arms really straight. You may be able to lift your wrist way far away from your low back. Wherever you are, just take a few rounds of breath here. Try to press the hip points forward, these little bony points. Send them forward, press the fronts of the thighs forward. And if you feel comfortable here, feel free to come into a little bit of a back bend. It's a nice stretch for the hip flexors and the quads. Just make sure you don't feel too much compression in the low back when you go back. All right, one more round of breath here. Lift the wrist as far from the low back as you can. And then exhale, come on down. All right, stepping one foot. Let's start with the right foot. Step it forward, lean the hips forward, take your arms up overhead, and then exhale, straighten that leg. Take an inhale to lift the chest, exhale, fold over it. One more time, inhale to lift the chest, exhale, fold over the leg. Keeping the toes spread, pulling back toward the knee. Good. All right, slide that knee in front of you for pigeon pose. Let's see if we can, sorry y'all, let's get a little bit of a better angle here. All right, so inhaling, lift the chest. I've got that front knee bent. You can always be here. If you feel really bendy here, you may have your leg, your shin parallel to the front of your mat, but feel free to have that more sort of angled position in the leg. Your back leg is straight. If you want, you can bend that back knee, reach back and pull that foot forward. You'll feel quite a bit of a stretch in that thigh and in the hip flexors, and that's what we're looking for. So as long as it doesn't feel too intense, try to keep pulling the foot forward ever so gently. If you need to let go a little bit, don't be afraid to let go. And slide back a bit. Make sure the pose suits your body. You're not forcing your body to suit the pose. All right, another option here is mermaid. You'll slide the top of your foot down your inner arm, hook the fingers, and open up the chest. Really lifting the sternum. Good. And then flexing that front foot and really using it for some leverage. Pressing it into the mat can help you achieve a lot more balance here. All right. Let's step back to down dog. Lift and lower the heels a few times. Make any movements that feel good. Maybe twisting the hips around, coming down low, and then lengthening back out. You can even do some down dog waves. Anything that feels good to you. All right, let's take it over to the other side. So the left knee will come forward. This may be the tighter side. It may work just fine. Make any modifications like we did just on the first side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to come forward. Inhale to roll up. Exhale to come forward. Good. Hold it here for 3 rounds of breath. And now inhaling up, bend that back knee. Pull it as far forward as you can. Your foot may be way back here, and that's fine. Just get the stretch that you need in your body. It does not have to be the same stretch that someone else needs in their body. Everyone's different. A few more rounds of breath here. And then relax, and we're gonna bring that foot, that knee forward. So we started on this side, but we skipped a little step. So please forgive me. Inhale to lift the chest, exhale to fold over. Inhale to roll up, exhale, fold out over that leg. Inhale to come up, and now swing that back foot around. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. So try to sort of snuggle your pinky toes together, peel your big toes apart. Imagine you're opening a little book here with your feet. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, I want you to let the back round. So allowing the back to create this sort of dome. Let the head just hang. Imagine there's a weight attached to the crown of your head that's just drawing your head downward. You can use your elbows to press into your inner thighs if that feels good. Deep rounds of breath. And then inhale to roll up nice and slowly. So this was a very quick little round of stretching. You can do this in the morning or before you go to sleep or anytime in the afternoon. The great thing about a lot of the poses that we just did is they can be modified a million different ways. So again, listen to your body, do what feels good to you, and please give me any feedback, any questions you might have about this practice. And I can't wait to see everyone again in person. Namaste.